Is Abakar Muhammad. I'm going to take you through as instructor guide into our automated essay examination portal. This is the home page. As you can see, as soon as you type the address on your browser, will take you here. Automated essay examination. Student can take exams online. Examiner can schedule exams online. I'm going to take you through as an examiner how you can schedule exams for students. And then we have menu here. We have the about. When you click, it will take you to about. This is the about. And we have the contacts, the important contacts, which are here, the email, and then the phone number, Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And then this is the exams menu. On clicking, it will take you in two options. As a student, you can take examination by clicking this button. Then as an instructor, you can schedule exam by clicking on the schedule exam. So let's schedule exams. We click. Now this is where to schedule exams, and you are going to type the instructor ID and the password. I'm using Avast to store my passwords. That is why I'm typing the main password for Avast. You may not be using Avast. You can just type your username, the instructor ID, and then the password straight. So this is the instructor login detail I have. This is the user ID, and this is where the password is. Then I'm going to sign in before I can do anything. Let me go back. Maybe I type the wrong login ID for the instructor. Let me check again. Yes, this should be the ID. So let me sign in. As soon as you sign in, you are going to come to the examiner panel. It's going to welcome you by your name, and as an examiner, you can schedule exam for trainee to take at a future time. You can view statement of result of trainee who has taken exams. You can reschedule exam by changing exams content, and you can add trainee to exams. And much of this function can be done on this menu. We have the first menu, schedule exams. The second one, statement of result. Then add trainee, and then reschedule exams. So we are going to schedule an examination, and then there is a log out button down where you can log out when you are done here. So let's schedule an exams. As an instructor, I can schedule an exams by filling this form. The first, I have to give the examination a title. I can say PHP for portal design. The number of questions, how many questions the exam is going to have. Maybe I may say 3 questions. Number of questions to attempt. How many questions the student should attempt? Maybe I will say 2. The student is to attempt only 2 out of 3 questions. Time allowed. The duration. Maybe I can say 1 hour, 30 minutes. 1.5. And then the day for the exams, I pick a calendar. Let's say it's today that the exam is going to take place. Or let me say tomorrow, 27th, Sunday of January 2019. So with this detail, I can now schedule my exams. I click schedule exams. This exam will be scheduled. It now says class successfully scheduled. Do not forget to upload marking scheme for PHP for portal design exam using reschedule menu option. Then it will automatically send mails to you on what actually happened, but here I'm not online, so it cannot send the mail. Now let's go to reschedule exams. Okay, we have upload marking scheme here. We'll actually upload the marking scheme for that exams. Click. Now it's asking me to provide. Here I'm going to choose which examination am I giving the marking scheme for, and I only have 1 exams, PHP for portal design. Then I'm going to come down and give my questions. The first question, I can now say write PHP code to echo hello. This is my first question, for example, and I'll go down and give an answer to the question. I can now say PHP echo hello, semicolon, and then I'll close PHP. Then how many marks is allocated to this question? Let's say 10 marks. Then I now save question. It has been saved. One question. And I can still add the second question. For example, I can now say write PHP code to display the content of I after I is assigned the value 3. Then I will now move to now give an answer to this particular question. PHP and my variable I equals to 2. Then echo I semicolon, and the mark I also say 10 marks. Then I will now save this question. Now I have 2 questions. Remember I said 3 questions, so I will give the last question, which is question number 3. Write PHP code to start PHP coding in a page. Then I'm going to give the answer to this third question here, which is PHP. Then I'm going to give a mark allocated to this question, let's say 5 marks, and then I save the question. Now I've successfully created my 5 questions with their model answers. And when I scroll down, I'm going to see the list of pending examinations, which is here: PHP for portal, design, number of question 3, number of questions to attempt 2, time allowed 1.5, and this is the exam's date. So the next thing is to add trainee to exams. So I'm coming here, I will see the list of all the examinations that are pending, on which I only have 1, PHP for portal design. And here when I click, I'm going to see all the students, all the trainees that have registered. I have only 1 trainee, so I'll pick and I will add him to the examination. I add him. Trainee successfully added to the PHP portal examination. So the next thing is, in case I'm going to modify after I schedule the examination, I will need to modify something, maybe the time, the date, the hour, the number of questions, or any of the parameters. I will not go to schedule exam, which is for new examination. I will go for reschedule exams so that I modify. Under the reschedule examination, I have an option here. I will type the exam ID, and I am having my ID here as 3 for this particular exams. So I can come and type my ID here, 3, and then I can have my exam title if I want to modify the title, or the number of questions if I want to modify it, or the number of questions to attempt, or the time allowed, or the date, and then I reschedule my examination. Now it's late for the student to take the examination. One final thing, if a student has successfully taken examination, I can obtain his statement of result so that I can take it to the director training of Gwani software in order to have his certificate issued. I will come to the menu and click statement of result. Then I'm going to choose the trainee username. Which trainee am I going to upload his statement of result? Right now I only have one trainee, so I'm going to choose him, and I will say view result. It's going to show me the result in respect of this particular trainee, which is here. This is Abdurrashid Musa, the course title Java Desktop Programming, the score 115%, grade distinction, and then the instructor who has downloaded this statement of result, his name is going to appear here. And then you go down the statement of result, the date downloaded on so time, and then the certification and the signing by the director of training. So I'm going to print this particular result, and then after printing I will now I download it as PDF and submit to the director of training so that certificate will be issued to the trainee. These are the functions an instructor can do on the portal: to schedule exams, to upload marking scheme, to add trainee to the examinations, to reschedule if there is need, and finally to download the statement of result of trainee, which is going to be forwarded to the director of training. Thank you very much for listening.